Have you heard of the theory for Mass Effect 3? What the induction theory that it's all a dream?
Oh, I've heard about this, and yeah, the
It
ending.
seems plausible, actually.
Well, no, it seems plausible because we just want it to be. That's the thing. Oh, and also, everyone, you do know that Screw Attack have realized the truth.
What is
What
it?
is
Screw
what?
Screw Screw Attack have realized something, which is that think about it, and this is actually really clever. Okay, collector's edition Prothean things. Okay, Protheans for extra money. Therefore, they're not afraid to go for heavy story content for money. Okay, on day one for DLC for everyone, not free DLC for people who buy the game new, just general. Yeah. So as far as everyone else is concerned, and as far as Screw Attack they just think that this was completely intentional to take away all the choice from the ending. Therefore, because everyone's like, oh, but they'll do DLC for after the ending, but we all know that people, oh fuck it, Shepard dies, yeah.
Mhm.
So therefore, you can't really do a
No,
thing after the ending.
he
But
doesn't die.
no, that's on the true special amazing super ending, which ultimately, if you watch Jeremy John's thing, he pretty much blatantly goes, I've seen the ending, I can promise you now. The whole chest plate going up and down thing, Shepard is dead and you can't stop this. Um, but a lot of people, a lot of people complained. I just complained that Mass Effect 3 was made. I did a different petition.
Yeah, no, I'm not buying another EA game ever.
I
That's not
The
happening.
only EA game I've pretty much bought recently or allow myself to buy is SSX, but that's actually because the company who made it hate EA. That's why it's funny. Because no, literally, EA got the team who made Blur on Tour, two very bad SSX games, to start making a game called Deadly Descents. They did an advert. People didn't like the advert, including the makers of SSX 1, 2, and 3, the original company. So they went to EA and just said, here's the deal. We get our franchise back, you stop screwing it over, and then we make a lot of money for you. How about that? Perfect. All right, here's some suggestions. No, you can't screw us over. We're not DICE. So, we're not DICE and we're not BioWare. So pretty much they just went, okay, EA, here's a deal. If you make us change anything, we will put on legal action. And they did. And they won. So they got to make the game they wanted, and EA were merely a distributor in this. So not only do
That
they,
should be a round of applause there for them.
yeah. So,
Well,
but that's really
here's the
epic.
thing, though. I do
Who's
not want to
fucking
have
again?
my money go to EA at all.
EA
I
stands for
am
Evil
voting with EA right
Association.
now. EA is seriously. You put your money towards EA. You put your money towards shitty SDRM and legal action against gaming.
And SSX. Um, but no,
Yeah.
like the thing is, because SSX, it's a great game, and you can tell it's like a truly great game simply because it doesn't have EA's taint all over it. They were offered to use well, actually no, they were asked to use the Frostbite 2 engine. All they did was hold up a piece of legal paper, and they made their own engine, which is better than Frostbite 2 for what they were making. It's a very good physics engine, extremely well defined 60 FPS animations engine. Very, very good. You know,
And what kind of game is this?
it's a snowboarding game and it's so good. Let me explain. Okay, a lot of people say they don't like sports games. I for one, am one of
I
them.
do.
I hate sports games. Also, can I just say,
Me too.
FIFA Street 1 and 2, great games. New FIFA Streets, what was up with that? I hate FIFA, but FIFA Street 1 and 2 just had such good charm. They had the commentator in FIFA Street 1 and 2 was one of the funnest. Like, just he was just a guy that rapped. This like rapping DJ, and you really felt there's life in that game. It was really cool. And then they tried to just do stupid things with 3, and then they made the new one, which is supposed to be realistic, which annoys me. Um, yeah, I know I never liked FIFA, but FIFA Street 1 and 2, they get a free pass because they are actually just good games with really long campaigns. Um, but yeah, so the SSX team, SSX snowboarding, like how there's always in sports games been like the realistic one that defines it. So you have stuff like FIFA and Grand Slam tennis and Fight Night, right? The difference with SSX is that it was so unrealistic and intentionally unrealistic that people like me, we got into snowboarding games because of SSX. We like snowboarding games we're not snowboarding because of SSX, because it's so overly ridiculous and so stupid and so, you know, unplausible how amazingly cool everything you're doing is. That just makes it so much more awesome. And plus, this game is 153 tracks, all really well designed, which just blows me away how many tracks there are on that game. Oh my god, it's so good. But yeah, pretty much like that game is amazing. The new SSX, because EA didn't Frostbite 2 all over it. Because Frostbite 2, it looks great when you stand still, but the moment you move, things start popping in. A lot of things start popping in. I'm just going to turn around now. Oh, look at that tree. Oh, it's not.
Is that what they use for Battlefield 3?
Battlefield 3 runs on Frostbite 2, yes.
Okay, that explains.
That explains the occasional low frame rates. Yeah. So.
Yeah, EA is like Fox, basically.
Yeah, EA's Fox. Biased and annoying, but occasionally there's that Simpsons moment. Which
I don't want to. Which is why I feel bad for even watching The Simpsons at this point.
Yeah, Well, I love the fact though that to get over it, The Simpsons just spend a lot of time making fun of Fox News. Although because now Futurama's on Comedy Central, isn't it?
You see, this is why I only pirate The Simpsons.
Yeah.
I do not actually watch it on Fox.
I pirate The Simpsons and I pirate Futurama.
Well, Futurama, the opening, like the first 10 minutes of when it came to Comedy Central was fucking hilarious.
I know.
With Box.
No! It was their first 10 minutes when they did their films. Because on their films, it was we got fired by the box company, and then when it goes to the box company, it just quickly flashes Fox, and then it's pretty much all the Fox company get like just dissolved into like this brainless mop. And then they like get put in a blender, and then it becomes this like miracle cream that for all of the films can do anything. Like the Fox company become the plot device of every film. It's so funny.
New Doctor Who trailer.
Sweet.
Oh.
Anyway, so new Doctor Who trailer.
Oh yeah, have you seen the new companion, Aniview?
No.
Yes.
No, I haven't.
She's annoying as hell.
Is she?
Wow, I can hear things. Anyway, wait.
I'm gonna mute the microphone and watch this. All right.
Okay.
Cool.
Okay. Anyway, basically, so what have we learned today? Kid Icarus Uprising is a great game. Black Rock Shooter is abysmal and won't get high review scores. Kiss Exist, not. I was going to do a review of Kiss Exist this week, but then I always have to rewatch something, and for some reason, even though I got through it the first time, I can't physically get through it this time. And that's making it really difficult to review it, because I refuse to review it until I've got through it. So give me a couple of weeks, people. I will soldier on. Oh yeah, Maho Shoujo Madoka Magica, good when Calafina are singing. That's the thing about that. It's actually a really good series. It's just that the people who made the people who did the music to Karen Kyokai, which is I still think the best OST'd thing ever. It has the best soundtrack to anything ever because it was all done by Calafina. Like the people who do that occasionally do songs on it, like whenever they go into the witch zones. So you just wait for them to go into the witch zones, just waiting for Calafina to start singing. It's just like it's not really a good cycle when I'm spending more time waiting for the people to start singing than caring whether someone's going to live or die, to be honest. But, hell, I'm a bastard, and I know a lot of people love that show, and it's a good, well-animated, extremely new wavy show. Oh, something I'm going to have to talk about. I'm going to do a video soon called Anime, Is It Reaching a New Wave? I think it is. But why? And what is new wave? Well, you should know if you do film. If you don't, what's wrong? Why are you studying film if you don't want new wave? I mean, so that's like the first thing you study. I mean, what's wrong with it? Do you know what film noir is? Well, hooray for that. Here I am again. It is I, Minimum12544. You already know that because I was just talking a second ago. Talking about film noir, I think. Anyway, so yes, I'd like to thank anyone involved. As you can guess, in all the videos sort of going on, internet problems and all sorts of rendering, and the mere fact that it's nearing the end of the year school-wise. Got a lot of work, a lot of exams coming up soon, so there may be a couple of weeks where there's some gaps and all sorts. But you know, we get through things gradually, and as long as we get things out eventually, I think that's better than nothing anyway. And you know, we're not going to go take huge gaps of ever more than a week, so hopefully it will be fine with that. Anyway, I'd like to thank anyone who listened, especially for you who listened to the end. And yes, anyone who kept the secret, keep keeping the secret until we announce our secret, because it's a very big secret, and we're hoping that anyone listening to this is looking forward to that. Trust us, it's going to be, it's a big deal. As in, there's like kind of big deal secrets, and there's this level of big deal secret. It's a pretty big deal, and it'll be amazing. Also, just because you don't realise how difficult it is to actually just listen in and concentrate on tuning on anything like throughout the entire video. If I ever say I'm going to edit something in, I probably rarely will, unless I actually properly remember that I said I'd do that. And last time I remember that was the pony pick from last week. So anyway, you guys keep on being awesome. Like, subscribe, you know, all the usual crap, but you know, you don't have to worry about that, because I'm sure if you're watching this, you probably came from Aniview that you already subscribed to us anyway. Like, I doubt you just suddenly find and pick up the weekly. I don't know, would you? I don't know. I can't imagine anyone sort of finding it without knowing Aniview's beforehand. So, beforehand. Oh god. But anyway, if you haven't subscribed or anything like that, you know, we'd appreciate it. But you know what we appreciate more is honesty. If you didn't like the show, don't like us, dislike us, and say why in the comments without being too flamey or ranty. It's harsh. It's not very nice. But yeah, we're keeping a secret. So hooray. It's kind of weird keeping secrets. Or are we? But yeah, it will be awesome. And I promise you that. So you guys all have a good week. Yeah, we can probably expect weeklies now to be Wednesdays, Thursdays, Fridays. Any of those 3 days will probably be uploaded. It just takes a lot of time to render. It takes a lot of time to be bothered to render. That's really the main thing. Anyway, yeah. See you guys later, and hope you guys have a good week, and hopefully we'll have some videos along the week. So, see you then.